New at 4 in today's Community Focus, Christmas is still 127 days away. I did the math. But auditions for A Christmas Carol at Trinity Rep are a whole lot sooner. Joining me now to talk about that and much more is Trinity Repertory's Artistic Director, Curt Columbus. Thanks for being here.
Always a pleasure with you, Kim. Thank you.
So I know it's August, but we love talking about A Christmas Carol at Trinity Rep.
Me too.
And I know that there are some kiddos out there and their parents who want to know how they can get involved in this year's production. Tell us what they need to know.
Yeah, so cardies.com or at trinityrep.com, you can find all of the information about the auditions, which are coming up in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday in September, and they have a really wonderful time. The kids are all encouraged to really just bring their best selves and enjoy, have fun, be brilliant and bold and wonderful. So it's a great day.
And how old do they need to be?
8 until 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. As a recovering theater child myself, who once auditioned and didn't make the cut, but that's okay. That's all right.
Before my time, you would have made it if I was there.
That's right. So tell us about A Christmas Carol, because last year it was at PPAC because the theater is under construction. This year it's coming back to the theater at Trinity Rep's home, but in the lower level. Talk about that decision to bring it back home.
Yeah, I mean, this is the greatest thing. Richard and Sharon Jenkins, the famous Richard Jenkins, Emmy and Academy Award nominee and winner, and his beautiful wife, who's a choreographer, came and said, we really want to do an intimate Christmas Carol, one where the audience is right in the room with Scrooge. And we want to do it in the Dowling Theater, which, if people know the space that Christmas Carol is usually in, that's a 520-seat space.
Sure.
This is a 250-seat space.
Nice and intimate.
So it's incredibly intimate. And the great thing is, we're working with a magician who does close-up magic.
Wow.
Now, this magician is a wonderful kid. He's not a kid, he's an adult, and named Nate Dendy, and he's been collaborating with Teller for the last several years.
Wow. From Penn and Teller.
From Penn and Teller, and traveling all over the world, playing Ariel in a production that Teller did of The Tempest. Anyway, Nate is coming and doing all of the magic for the show. So there will be close-up magic with the audience throughout. It's going to be very special.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, the reason that you're not having the performance in the upstairs space where it normally would be is because of all this construction that's happening at the theater. Where do things stand with the renovations, and what will look different when they're over?
Yeah, we're going to have a whole new theater upstairs when the renovations are over, as well as a new elevator. So people should stay tuned. We're going to have a huge kickoff party in late October, early November, but in fact, construction barriers will start going up next week. So people will see things happening around Trinity Rep.
Obviously, we skipped ahead to Christmas, but let's come back a little bit closer to today. Your season starts next month in September. What's the show that's opening this year?
Yes, the show is called Cold War Choir Practice.
Okay.
So it's set in the 1980s, and there's choir practice.
Okay.
There's spies, and it's all set at a roller-rama.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's roller skating and adult skate night, live music. It's funny, it's smart, it's quirky and wonderful. Brand new world premiere play. I encourage people to come and see it. And in fact, Kim, you can't get tickets to Christmas Carol right now if you don't subscribe to Trinity Rep.
Oh.
So people who are smart enough to subscribe to the whole season will actually get first crack at those tickets, and they're going to go very fast because, as I said, it's in a small space this year.
All right, a great sales pitch. Artistic Director from Trinity Repertory, Curt Columbus. Always a pleasure having you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much.